What did I learn from the ICP program? I learned that the world is a huge place and that it's filled with so many different cultures, views, architecture, and histories that every single person on this planet is different. I've only seen a little bit though. I mean, sure, Canada is a very multicultural place with so many different people from different ethnicities, backgrounds, religions, and countries. And all these people are living in Canada, but ever since I was young, I used to have this mindset that we're all just Canadians. But thanks to the ICP program, I've had the privilege to travel to Spain in 2012 and Greece in 2014, experiencing culture shock and amazing landscapes. In Spain, I got to see tons of old castles and cathedrals, as well as the teeming nightlife. I also got to meet a wonderful girl named Paula San Juan and live with her and her family for 2 weeks. In Greece, I got to experience ancient ruins and old temples among new works, as well as the Greek mythology. In Greece, I was also introduced to the ocean in my first swim. Both trips had amazing views of culture, religion, land, and people. But what do I think I learned on these trips? Well, I think that through the ICP in these trips, I learned that no two people are the same. I mean, sure, our parents have been saying this exact phrase ever since we can remember. But I don't think you can really grasp what they mean until you see how other people live. And I don't mean that Cindy has blonde hair and Daniel has brown hair. I mean, no two people are the same in those ways, as well as that every single person comes from a different background. They have different culture, religion, and not every person speaks the same languages. Many people of different ethnicities and backgrounds can all live in the same country like Canada, but they can also be split up into different groups, especially with languages. So in Canada, you can find tons of different languages that are spoken, though the official languages are English and French. Other countries speak other language. Sometimes they might have English or French. For example, in Spain, there's people that speak Spanish integrated with a little bit of English, but mostly Spanish. Or in Greece, it's the same, but mostly Greek. So yeah, everyone's different from genetics to lifestyles. What I really learned on the trips and through the ICP program and in my various internationally based classes is that the Europeans are really more eco-friendly when it comes to modes of transportation, mainly public transportation. I mean, sure, in Ontario and Canada, we have decent public transportation such as coach buses, city buses, the Via Rail, and subways, mostly subways being in bigger cities like Toronto. But in Spain and in Greece, which are both European countries, I found that there's more buses, both city and coach, high-speed efficient trains, and subways all over the place, and not just in smaller cities or bigger cities like Toronto, they're everywhere. And their services are also less expensive. Why is that? Well, it's because their population pays slightly higher taxes. How does this affect them? Well, the tax money that the government acquires from the people actually goes back to the people in forms of public transportation and lower fees for this transportation. So, the government's supporting a more sustainable society by providing greener modes of transportation. When taxes go up, public transport prices go down. This encourages people to use the public transit more, and in turn lowers pollution from cars, etc. If we could just spend more wisely and be more aware of the issues around the world, we could save so many lives as well as preserve our planet. Education is the key that unlocks the door to ending world issues. So stay in school.